The only reason I'll need a bigger place is to fit more books in it. I feel like pacing was definitely a big issue before. How cute are we? We're doing our best here, okay? I'm gonna start draft 4 of Ben. Hello, welcome to a brand new vlog. So in case you're new here, hi, my name is Diane. I work in film and television as an on-set props person, but I'm also a self-published author. I have one book out currently. It's a collection of poetry, links for that down below. And yeah, I make videos about that and my life and my writing process and all that stuff here on YouTube, and you're watching one of them, so subscribe if you like the vibe. So hi, hello. It has been a little while since I have vlogged. It's about noon right now. I'm gonna quickly do a little bit of a recap of what you've missed, what's happened over the last couple days, kind of what my plans are. I'm gonna try to keep this intro short because I have a lot of stuff to do and we're gonna just get right into it. So if you watched my last vlog, I've been feeling a little rough. Emotionally, I've just been very up and down, and then there was like a health thing I had like an ear thing for a bit, which is better now, so I'm feeling very grateful for that. But in general, emotionally and like creatively, I wasn't feeling all that great, and November was not as creatively productive as I hoped it would be. I mean, in general, November was a pretty great month overall. I released my first book, the poetry collection, In the Interest of Letting Go, and the amount of love and support that I received from friends and family and just the writing community in general, and you on here on YouTube and Instagram, it was amazing. It was more than I was expecting, and it warmed my heart. It warmed my heart so much. I'm honestly so grateful for anyone who has bought the book, who has reviewed the book, who has reached out to me. I felt a lot of love in November, definitely. But for reasons that I haven't quite yet been able to really identify, I was having a hard time trying to regulate my nervous system. And that's basically what I've been working on the last couple of weeks. That was sort of my main focus. Working on Ben definitely took a little bit of a backseat because I needed to be okay first. I've just been kind of working on comforting myself and trying to regulate. As far as things you've missed, not too much has happened. I haven't really done much other than watching Food Network and just trying to, survive. I did finally switch out all of my kind of autumn Halloween decorations and put up all of my Christmas decorations. I put up my Christmas tree. I did work a few days the last couple weeks. I do have a job lined up in January. I'm gonna be starting on a movie. I could talk a little bit more about that once we're, kind of rolling on that. As you know, I've been out of work for the last few months, and I really need to get back. I need to get my sea legs again. I need to remember what it's like to be working on set again. And yeah, it was definitely fun. It was very low stress, very low key. One thing though is that my body, like I really need to prepare my body. That's definitely one of the things that I'm going to be doing over the next month going into 2024. One of my 2024 preparation things. I need to work on my physical health quite a bit, because going from sitting most of the day to standing and walking around and lifting things and moving things and pulling things and pushing things for 14 hours a day, it's gonna be quite jarring for my body. And definitely just the 3 days that I've worked, I'm sore. Okay, my feet hurt, my legs hurt, my hamstrings are so tight, everything hurts. And this movie that I'm gonna be working on is gonna be it's a big movie, so it's gonna be labor intensive. It's gonna be very physically demanding, so I definitely need to work on my physical health. Otherwise, other than decorating for Christmas and doing a couple days of work, I've been working on editing a pretty chunky video for Patreon. It's a behind the scenes vlog of In the Interest of Letting Go that the footage goes back to late 2021. So there's a bit to go through. It's currently sitting at 47 minutes. I got it down from an hour and a bit down to 47 minutes. I have my Patreon link down below if you want to check it out. But yeah, that's a big thing I've been working on, because that's a priority for me, is making sure I do my Patreon exclusive videos. I am so grateful for all of my patrons over on Patreon. They are so lovely. I love them. So yeah, I've been working on that. And then the other major thing that I'm working on is basically getting ready for 2024. I'm trying out Notion again. I did try it a few years ago. I just briefly looked at it and tried to set stuff up, but it was so intimidating. It didn't feel intuitive to me at all, and I don't know, it was hard to customize. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. It's still very confusing to me, but I think I have a better grasp of it, and I am enjoying it quite a bit. So I kind of had my life plan for 2023. I had this Google Doc that had a bunch of had a bunch of stuff on it. And basically what I've been doing is transferring all of that stuff over to my Notion. So I've created all of the pages and now I'm just going through and populating all of the pages. It feels so good. I love this kind of stuff. I love organizing my life. I love, you know, taking stock of things and just, I love it. I love making lists. But I haven't looked at my Google Docs in a while, so going through everything again is kind of just like, it's just like refreshing, and it's getting me so excited for 2024. I've been working on filling out my 2024 goals, and yeah, I'm basically going to continue to do my sort of life audit thing and get as prepared as possible for 2024. I just love reflecting on my life. I love reevaluating. I love making plans and trying to figure out routines and structures and systems and all that stuff. I love it. Oh, another update is that I did reach out to my editor and we have rescheduled my deadline for when I need to send her draft 4. And yeah, so I'm feeling good about that. I'm glad that I have a bit of breathing room to get this draft done and I don't have to rush to get it done. However, I'm still trying to get as much done as I can before I start work again. I don't have an exact start date, but I know it'll be sometime in January. So essentially, I would love to get a good head start on this draft before the end of the year. And I feel like I can do that. Today I do have a live stream at 2 p.m. so I will be working on Ben. I'm still working on the outline. I haven't started the outline technically, so I need to, that'll be my goal for today, is working on the new draft 4 outline. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to go live and chat with some people, hopefully, if people end up coming to the live. And I'm really just excited to spend some time focusing on Ben again. That'll be great. It's time. I'm ready. So yeah, that'll be at 2 p.m. Very excited for that. I also have, this is something else I'm very excited about. I've had these for a few days now, but I wanted to save them so I could open them with you. I'm very excited. Okay, technically 2023 was meant to be a no physical book buying year. And I did very, very well. Up until, you know, last month, maybe October, I think I secretly bought a book in October. Most of the year, I did not buy any physical books, but people that I love and support have recently, in the month of November, published some books, and I really wanted to get them, you know? I think one of these packages is also some books on editing, because I want to work on my editing skills. I am planning to get more into editing. I've always loved editing way back in the day when my cousin and I were writing a lot of fan fiction and stuff. I loved when she would send me her work because then I would edit. Sometimes she would not she didn't want my critique, so I would literally just like edit it for myself. Like I loved the act of editing. I don't know. So I'm thinking about exploring that again because it makes me happy, you know? Anyway, we'll get into that in another video. But right now I'm gonna open these packages because I'm excited. The first book is, yay! Okay. Ooh! Love, 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 love. This is a poetry book by actually one of my friends, also a patron of mine. I'm gonna totally butcher the pronunciation of this, but I believe it's Litost. It's by Selah Ella, and I love her. First of all, I love her as a human. I'm so excited to read this. And I'm seeing that there are photos in this. I'm so excited. And if I remember correctly, I believe she wrote pretty much all of these poems like 10 years ago, like back when she was 22. It says The Last Rites of 22, a poetry collection. So I'm excited for this. And the second book in this package is, oh, so cute. Okay. This is Beauty in the Breakdown by Renee Lynn Furlow. I love Renee so much, like so much. She's a gem of a human being. She's so beautiful inside and out. And let me just do a little skim. Oh, so cute. Okay. Oh, what? This is beautiful. Oh, there's like, hello? This is gorgeous. I love the font. I love the font choice in this book and all of the little, like all the different it's so, girl, I am ready to read these. Oh my god, I love them. Oh my gosh. Okay, of course I will link all of these down below as well as their Instagram if you want to follow them. Okay. It's so cute. Kayla. Oh my gosh, girl. So this is The Stories That Told Me by Kayla Campers. If you don't follow Kayla here on YouTube, what are you doing? You absolutely should. She has such cozy cinematic vlogs, and I enjoy her very much as a human and as an authortuber. But yeah, this is her debut poetry collection, which also came out in November. It came out, yeah, like the end of November. Oh my gosh, it is so cute. It's a real thing, Kayla. Oh my gosh, you guys. Wait, where's mine? Hang on. Look at us. How cute are we? This is the closest I will ever get to, you know, when like best friends and cousins and stuff, like they have like babies or, like together, like they have like babies around the same time. This is what I imagine that feels like. My heart, my heart, my heart. Okay, so yeah, these are the 3 indie published books that I bought to support my lovely, incredibly talented, incredibly beautiful friends here in the writing community. I cannot wait. There's a lot more that I want to buy. Like I've been wanting to buy so many indie books, and definitely in the new year, once I start getting paid again, I will be buying a lot of books. So expect more of these indie author unboxings. Maybe I'll do like a full video. Like I'll just do like a giant haul of them. But anyway, I love this. I'm so happy. I'm so happy about this. These next 2 packages then must be the 2 books on editing that I bought. I remember one of them. I don't remember what the second one is. So this one's called The Best Punctuation Book, Period, by June Casagrande. This one, if I remember correctly, one of the girls, Kylie, on the writing retreat, she's an author, but she's also an editor, and she was using this book for reference, and she said that it was really great, so I wanted to get it. I'm also going to be ordering the Chicago Manual of Style. Like, I'm going to be getting all those books, and I just love books. I have no room for them, but I want them all. This next one I don't actually remember. Why is it so big? It's like a textbook. This is the Blue Book of Grammar and Punctuation, an easy-to-use guide with clear rules, real-world examples, and reproducible quizzes. So I'm excited about this. It's so big and floppy. It's like it reminds me of like a school textbook from like elementary school. Oh, it smells so. Oh, that smells good, dude. I love grammar. I love learning about it, and I think it's so cool. Like semicolons, quotation marks. Wonderful, very, very exciting. I'm so happy. I really missed getting, you know, book mail. The only reason I'll need a bigger place is to fit more books in it. All right, that was great. I haven't felt that in a long time. I love unboxing books. So yeah, I think that's it. This intro ended up being quite long, hasn't it? Yeah. Now it's time for me to make some lunch, and I'm going to continue to work on my Notion stuff and just like populating all of those pages and templates. And then yeah, I'll see you after the live. Hopefully I will have made a decent amount of progress in my outline when you see me next. Hello. So today's the next day. It's Thursday. It's December 7th, and I have great news. First of all, the live stream was lovely. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for the people who always show up to my live streams. Like, thank you. And it was very productive. I was able to get all of Act 1 and most of Act 2 done in the outline. And that felt really good. And today I just finished, this is a rough outline. I'm kind of roughing things in. So I'll definitely be tweaking things as I go. Honestly, my vocal fry has been so bad lately. I'm so sorry if it really bothers you when people speak with that like vocal fry thing. Like hello? And so yeah, I'm officially done the kind of rough draft of the new outline for draft 4. And I have added, without actually adding, 11 chapters. Some of the stuff in Act 3, I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna have to break it up differently, I think. But I feel pretty good about how I've broken up the chapters in the first act for sure, and then most of the second act. But yeah, just by breaking up the chapters that I had originally without adding any new scenes or anything, I am now at 35 chapters plus an epilogue and a prologue. I'm feeling so good about the way that I've broken things up. It feels like it's going to be an easier read. It's going to be easier to get through now that things are broken up into more manageable chunks. The next thing I'm going to do is actually writing out all of the scene cards in each chapter. So I'm going to do all the little chapter folders, and then within those folders I'm going to have all the different scenes. I did sort of already do that in my timeline outline. Like I do have things broken up pretty well, but I'm going to go into more detail when I do my scene by scene outline, because I need that. So that's the next thing on my to-do list. And then after that, it's starting draft 4. Like Once I have my chapter by chapter, scene by scene cards, like outline folders done, I'm starting draft 4 and I am very, very excited. I was doing a little bit of reading as I was filling out my outline. I was like going back and kind of reading some of the chapters to kind of see where I can break things up. But as I was reading, I was already, because as you know, as I mentioned it already, I'm going to be testing out writing in present tense as opposed to past tense. And so as I was reading what I already wrote, I was changing it in my head to present tense and seeing how it would sound. And I'm liking it so far. Like I'm feeling very optimistic about it. I'm feeling very hopeful that it's gonna feel right and this is the way to go. So yeah, that's the update as far as Ben. Otherwise, what I'm gonna be doing today is finishing the edit for my behind the scenes vlog, my Patreon exclusive vlog. I filmed a little bit of an intro and outro to that this morning, so I'm gonna edit all that up and hopefully have it pretty much done by tonight so I can post it tomorrow. And then I'm just gonna be continuing to work on my Notion stuff. So I did a lot of work yesterday on it. I did, just kind of populated a bunch of stuff. Everything's still very rough and I'm still very much getting used to Notion, obviously. I'm very new to it, but I'm feeling really good about it. And yeah, I'm just going to continue with my Notion and my sort of life audit stuff. It's a very cloudy day. It's been very cloudy. Like days have just been very cloudy and gloomy and dark. But as I'm working on Ben, as I'm kind of preparing for the new year, I'm feeling very excited. I'm feeling very, very hopeful for the new year and all the things that I want to do. It feels good. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work and then I'll talk to you in a little bit. Hi, it has been a few days. I don't remember the last time I vlogged, but today's Friday, December 15th. We're halfway through December and yeah, I don't know what's going around, but I was sick for a little bit and I'm starting to feel better. I do feel a lot better as far as what I was feeling. So I'm very grateful for that. But yeah, I've not been productive. I've not been doing anything much really. My plans for November, December so far have just not, they have not really panned out the way that I had hoped. But that's okay because we're gonna keep trying, we're gonna keep trying to do what we gotta do. Like I said, today's Friday. Tomorrow I have me and my cousins get together and do kind of like a Secret Santa thing. We hang out, have a sleepover. So we're doing that tomorrow. I have the gifts for the Secret Santa, so I gotta wrap those today. We're also all making kind of Christmassy themed drinks, like cocktails. So I gotta go to the LCBO and pick up some alcohol because I have no alcohol at home. So I'm gonna do that, and then really I want to get some bed work done. I'm about halfway or a little bit more than halfway through my scene by scene outline. Like I've created all the chapters and now I'm just going through putting in all the scene cards and just writing down what happens in each scene. It actually felt really good. I've been like making some changes and stuff, and I don't know, I'm excited for this next draft for sure. But my goal today is to just finish the rest of that scene by scene outline. I definitely really want to get as much rest in as possible. Just really recover and get ready for 2024. I feel like I've probably said this a lot in this video, but as much as I do want to kind of take it easy and relax and stuff before the new year, I do want to do some work. I do want to get some writing done. I have plans, okay? I have goals for next year, and I just need to keep moving. I don't know, I feel like I'm rambling now. I'm gonna go run those errands and then I'm gonna come back, get some work done on Ben, finish the scene by scene outline, and just try to have a good day, Hello, just checking in because I have officially finished the scene by scene outline for Ben Draft 4. I'm excited. Let me show you. So we have here Ben Draft 4, and here I have all of the chapters and all of the scenes. So the last draft had 24 chapters. I have 38 chapters in this draft. I think I've maybe added 1 or 2 scenes. I've moved some things around. Things will still likely change. Like we'll see. Things are still likely going to change as I draft the new draft. But I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like I have a solid, I have a solid foundation. I definitely feel a lot better about the way I've broken up the chapters in this draft. So I'm hoping that helps a lot with the pacing. I feel like pacing was definitely a big issue before, like the chapters. I feel like I've said this a bunch of times. The chapters were just entirely too long. Like it was exhausting for me to read through it, and I love this story. So yeah, so we'll see. This is all done. Really, the next step is drafting. As you know, I'm gonna be testing out writing in present tense, first person present tense. So we'll see. We will see how that goes. Like I'm really excited to try that. I'm really excited to try that. I feel like that's the way to go. So yeah, that's the update. I have officially finished everything that I needed to finish to be able to start writing draft 4, and yeah.
Christ, heart chained to rhythm and blues, forgetting your name with every move. I'm broken, but all I wanna do is dance through it, dance through it. I was stuck running through emotions that you left behind. Put on that dress inside my closet that you never liked. Oh, I'm not saying you didn't hurt me at all, but it all falls away under the disco ball. Christ, heart chained to rhythm and blues, forgetting your name with every move. I'm broken, but all I wanna do is dance through it.
Hello, it has once again been a few days since I have vlogged. We're doing our best here, okay? The notable things you might have missed is that I had D&D. I hung out with my D&D group. We played a session and it was lovely.
I used to get sad, let you get under my skin, but I guess I kinda grew out of dancing around it. Closed my door so you can't get in. Doing better than I've ever been. I'm putting on my makeup, taking another shot of all the good stuff, shining when I wake up. I hear talking, forgetting you like nobody is watching. Good at moving on, yeah. So you can keep trying to knock me down, but I laugh it off. You're losing sleep.
Always a good time. I love those guys. I love D&D. And then most recently, I hung out with my cousins. We had our annual Secret Santa Christmassy cousin hangout thing at my cousin's house. The first gift I got is this beautiful edition of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's a limited steelbook edition. I love it. And then I got the Pumpkinhead Blu-ray. I watched this movie for the first time, I think last year or the year before. I really liked it. So excited about this. And then of course I got a writing craft book. This is The Emotional Craft of Fiction. So yeah, that was great. I really love my gifts, and yeah, it was good. It was a good time. And as far as what you've missed with Ben, I'm pretty sure I vlogged this, but I did finish the scene by scene breakdown. I have yet to start draft 4, but that is what we're going to be doing today. That is one of my goals for today. Also, today's Tuesday. It's December 19th. I don't think I mentioned that. Today is the release day for Down the Well by Veronica King. Very excited for her. I will have that link down below if you want to buy it. So as you know, mood-wise and like physical health-wise, I have not been feeling great the last couple months, to be honest. But today I'm feeling pretty good. It's a sunny day. Anytime it's a sunny day, it's an automatic good day. So the sun being out definitely very much helps my mood, which in turn helps everything else in my life. So I'm gonna be taking as much advantage of this sunny day. I mean, it's already like almost 2. So I have sun for maybe another hour and a half, but I'm gonna take advantage of it, okay? I'm gonna actually start drafting Ben. I'm gonna start draft 4 of Ben. I really feel like I can do it. I feel like I can get this done. I feel like even though this is a pretty major rewrite in the sense of developmental things, and also just the fact that I'm gonna be writing it in present tense, despite those things, I just feel like I can knock this out pretty quick. I'm feeling on fire. I feel like I can get this done. My goal obviously is to have it completed by April 1st, which is when I have to send it to my editor. So that's the absolute deadline. But I want to get as much of it done before I have to go back to work, which right now is looking like probably early to mid-February. I don't know yet, things are still a little bit up in the air. I know we start shooting sometime in February or like late February something. Because of my position, I don't have a huge amount of prep days. I think I only get like 3 weeks. I don't know yet. The latest I heard is that I'd be starting February 12th or something. I believe that's what I was told. So if that's the case, I basically have from today until the end of January, you know, whatever, to get most of this draft done. If not most, then like a good chunk, you know, like yeah. So yeah, that's what's going on. I'm gonna get to some writing. I do also need to go see my parents at some point, and otherwise just generally have, you know, a good day. Just enjoy the fact that I am alive. I am mostly well, you know, the sun is shining, and I am able to do what I love, which is write and, you know, do YouTube and all that stuff. So I'll update you after I have started draft 4 of Ben. That's so exciting. I just quickly wanted to hop on here and close off this vlog because I'm editing it and it's getting a little long. So as far as a little Ben update, I did technically start draft 4. The other day I just made a few more little tweaks in the outline, but then I like copied and pasted the prologue. And I read through the prologue and I did a few like sentence level tweaks, but it's mostly the same because the prologue is staying in past tense. It takes place in the fictive past, so there's nothing that I have to change on a tense level in the prologue. Because I'm not sure whether it's staying or not, I'm keeping it in for now. So that's it. I've technically started, but I haven't actually started writing anything like in present tense. That will be happening in the next vlog, so stay tuned for that. Right now I'm going to be working on some more YouTube editing. It's been a while since I've really done very much YouTube editing. As you know, it's been almost a month since I've posted anything. I'm sorry, it's been a little bit rough here, but it's feeling so good. Like I feel so good when I'm doing the things that I like when I'm working on Ben, when I'm doing YouTube stuff. I feel so good, and I had kind of gotten away from that a little bit, and I think a part of why I've been feeling so off lately is also, you know, it was adding to my dis-ease, you know. So I'm happy to be working on YouTube stuff again, and yeah, I'm excited to get this video out. So let me know how you're doing, let me know how you've been, let me know what you're working on, let me know how your writing is going, your reading is going. Be sure to check out my poetry book as well as the other books that I was talking about earlier in this video. All that stuff will be linked down below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking with me. And if you got to the end of this video, comment down below, stay gold, because you are golden. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.